Greetings, I am Dominic Bites. Welcome to another episode of Bite Club Cinema. Today we'll be watching Hazbin Hotel Season 2, Episode 2. The second one. That's right, there's more. Yay, alright. And joining me as usual we have Diesel.
What's good?
And of course our resident nun in training, Cookie. Yes, you could tell she is the most wholesome of all us. We could buy her nun costume, which is totally, like, official and Catholic approved, right? I think.
by the temple of Satan. I'm full of sin.
Yes. Yes, one could, as I joked about in the last episode, one can smack Cookie on the butt and say, you can fit so much sin in here. There you go. Because, oh boy, there's a lot. There's a lot that can go inside there. Oh my. Okay. As we will all discover. No, I do stop. Okay. So this is episode 2. So episode 1, really good start. You had really good, strong thematic contrast between our antagonists, the V's, who desire godhood itself by going to war with heaven, which seems like a really bad idea, honestly, because you don't know what's up there. All you've seen are the angels. I mean, who knows what else they have? Oh boy. But hey, you know what? It makes sense for Vox to want godhood. That's completely aligned with everything he's been doing as an overlord. And then on the other hand, you have Charlie, who's teaching, the long, slow path of redemption. And the end of the episode, we find out she now knows, Serpentius is alive, he got redeemed, she has a win. So what she has been mourning was the entire time she's been spending a month in despair and depression, saying, oh no, I got Pentius sent to oblivion. Oh, I'm such a horrible person. He believed in me and I let him down. And I was like, oh, no, he got redeemed. He's a win. That's a success. Holy cow, it works. So it's a big flip. I'm curious to see how Charlie's going to deal with that. Of course, we also have this subplot of Vanjie wanted to change her name. As I could dig it, Adam. I don't know. Again, Adam said she's named after the best thing. So why would you change that? I mean, you're a lesbian named Vanjie. I don't know. Now, here's the thing, too. Do you think she's doing it for in character, or do you think, like, Vinci got complaints or something about it? I don't know.
I think it would be in character since kind of a dead name, and Adam was not the best. She did not like Adam, and that's where she got the name. Kind of like somebody like coming from an abusive household and wanting to change their name because they're wanting to move away from it all.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense. That makes some sense. Okay, so you think it's just a character thing, not like a meta thing, that Vinci got complaints, so she's having a change. All right, I agree on that. Now, also
typical like dead name thing.
Yeah. Also, reminder, I forgot to mention the last episode. My bad. But reminder. So Sage got hit pretty hard by Hurricane Melissa. So we're raising money for him. I've been posting the GoFundMe on my Blue Sky and Twitter. I've got it pinned on Kick and Twitch. If, even like $5 will help. I did get an update from Sage. He was able to shoot me a message recently. He said he does have a roof over his head, so they have shelter. His family has shelter. The biggest problem that they've got right now is clean water. All the water cleanliness or water sanitation plants are offline. There's no power. So what they're having to do is a mix of boiling and adding bleach to get basic drinking water. But it's a problem. And apparently the roads are starting to get cleared. So apparently, like, his brother has been trying to, like, go out and, like, fetch help, get supplies, things like that. So that's how he's been able to, like, keep a charge on his phone now and then, get access to a Starlink now and then. So that's been helping. But yeah, supplies are an issue. All the aid right now is in the cities, and he is not near the city. So it's gonna be a while before the aid trickles down to him. So the funds we're raising will go directly. His goal is to try to get a solar generator. if you need a solar generator, which is unfortunately kind of expensive, but if you can get one, he might be able to get some things going to help like build up and get some clean water and get some processing things like that. That'll really help him out with survival. But like it's at a point survival wise where like he's having to make fire the old way, rubbing sticks together, stuff like that. Yeah, that's kind of what he's having to do right now. He's having to use some actual survivalist stuff.
Oh, jeez.
There's the infrastructure over there really bad shape. It's not like, Jamaica, it's not like Jamaica had a completely busted infrastructure like Haiti or something, but it's just like the hurricane was that bad. Like, it's real bad.
Yeah.
Man, look, probably worse than what North Carolina was.
$834.
Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, everyone contribute. Every little bit helps on that. It will go directly to Sage.
They said that Hurricane Melissa was actually way worse than it has ever been.
Oh yeah, no. I heard reports potentially that it could have been like the world's first Category 6 with how like bad it was getting.
Yeah. It's one of the strongest hurricanes ever in history. Yeah, recorded history anyway. Yeah, typhoons are worse, but this is one of the worst hurricanes of all time. So yeah, like Cat 5 is, oh boy, Cat 5 is God hates you and wants all of you to die. But hey, you know what Sage did? Sage looked God in the eye and spat. And he was like, I am the storm. And hey, he survived, as did all of his family, so that's good. Now we just gotta keep him alive so he can come back and do more bike clips and well, there we go. Because I don't want my friends to die. Dead friends can't keep you company. And I prefer not.
I mean, they can, but they're not good conversationalists.
True, very true.
But no.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Jim?
Yeah.
You don't talk much.
Oh no. But yeah, I lost a friend at the end, towards the end of 2024. I'd rather not lose a friend at the end, towards the end of 2025 as well. That would suck. That would really suck. I know Sage for a while, so I don't know. Don't want to lose him. So yes, please donate and help out. I need to contribute something as well. I'll drop some money in there as well myself. But yeah, help out what you can. So anyway, but yeah, so Hazbin episode 2, and are you all ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Starting episode, usual caveats here. The no audio if you're watching the Twitch VOD or YouTube, because copyright. If you're watching Kick, you get the audio because you're awesome, and Kick doesn't suck. Or rather, it sucks differently. The mask over video, why? Copyright. But subtitles are on, and there's a video timer in the upper corner, just for you, just so you can follow along. I also have the subtitles are on, so you can follow along. All right, starting episode 3, 2, 1. Whoa. It's also amazing to me that it's A24 that did this. A24 has had so many wins this last year. Like, several of our best performing movies have been A24. Like, A24 consistently, their films outperform the big studios in terms of buzz and interest. So. Oh no. Hey, little the anchored angels of all the types. Oh, okay. So now we see multiple factions. Which, that's an interesting. Oh, so, okay.
Oh, shit.
So Sarah is the one who told him it can't. Oh, so Sarah is the one who's playing that lie. He just appeared.
He's
Yep.
as confused as you all.
Yeah, Sarah is definitely the baddie here. Like, we saw the hint of that in season 1 when she was, like, seeing the fire in her eye. So we know that Sarah, she's righteous, but she's not necessarily good. So, oh, I guess Luke's in charge of the army now. Now, see, Luke's
Don't wanna
character
be
makes
here.
sense. Wow, okay.
Sure he didn't. Damn.
Man, he's got a belly on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like the, okay, so we have 2 humans in there. So Peter and Abel are like the human reps. Whoa, okay. Oh, well, she sees him as a threat.
And Sir Prentice does not like that.
Oh, here we go.
And funny bird.
Funny bird
Hey.
lady. Wow, she's big. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Hmm. Okay, so God
So,
exists.
yeah, would bang this bird. Also reminds me of a female, Stolas.
Yeah, there you go. It's Stolas's female counterpart. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Bang the fuck out of her.
Oh, we get Pentious' backstory. Oh, he's a steam motivator. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love his human design.
benches.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love human benches.
Aw.
Holy shit, I look like human benches.
Oh, he's
Oh.
such a nerd.
I love him. Oh my god, I want to cosplay this guy.
Yes, please.
I love the you know, steampunk is. If I hadn't done cyberpunk, I would have done steampunk. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, that explains the eyes. He watched so much.
Voyeurism, okay.
I don't think it was voyeurism. It's just he just watched because he had no connection.
Right. He enjoyed voyeurism. You know, slight sin, but like not evil, but then
Oh, he witnessed fucking Jack the Ripper.
oh. Oh, he failed to act. That was his big sin, inaction. He never committed evil. He just turned away from it. One of his clients.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, now I wonder, you know, Jack the Ripper is probably down in hell.
More than likely. I wonder, because he was an evil bastard. I wonder.
If it's
Let's look.
the guy with Z, the one that Alistair respects.
Could be.
I like it. Yeah, his guilt
Aw.
was not.
There's his
He was-
redemption.
Yeah, his guilt was his sin was inaction, not action. So it makes sense that he would be easier to redeem. You know, mouthing off for the voice of God is, you know, you're kind of an idiot, Luke, but alright. But she's angry, so it makes sense.
Hmm.
Oh. I'm really happy that like they give him the steampunk coloration or theming because they Oh, okay.
Good vibes, good
I like Peter
vibes.
and Abel, at least. Okay, so the speaker of God has her head on straight more than Sarah. So Pendleton was his original name.
Like a.
Wait, why do you find serpents
yeah.
intolerable, Abel?
No, it's it's the play on the name. I can't remember what his original name was, but Serpentius has a bit of like the snake in it. Yeah, now Sarah fucking.
Yeah, so Sarah's starting to doubt herself.
No, through the speaker and Serpentius was being honest, she sees he didn't lie, was genuinely redeemed.
Wow, Abel's the head.
Yeah, second son.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I love Abel.
Oh man, okay, I like Peter.
You're just mad because your fucking boy toy is gone.
You know, Luke's angling for fallen angel status. You know, she
Yeah.
keeps defying the will of heaven, and she's gonna end up like Lucifer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I also like that Luda's playing the role of like the hardcore evangelical dude, like the one who will not change. And she has an emotional reason to. I mean, Adam's death, her righteousness is fueled by Adam's death, so it's becoming vengeance, which is not justice. Okay, I like Abel way more than Adam at least. I mean, like he's not out for blood. It's like, yeah, my dad's dead, but yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
And he is addicting. Oh my god, that's good. I love it. I love it. Oh, Emily and Tempest is they're the best buds.
Yeah.
And Luke's going behind on your back.
Yeah, Sarah is also. Okay. She got a new arm. Okay, that's right. The gold is because that's right. Her arm got cut off by a Vaggie. Oh, there's the lift. Okay. You're off the hook. Okay. Yeah, I think she's eaten. Bo knows the apples. That's funny. Oh, she guessed Charlie's calls. She's literally just like dodging her. Wow. Okay. That's the tree of life.
Literally
also.
gives no fucks.
Something. Yeah. Something's going on there. So she's in Eden, eating the tree. I'm glad that we're getting episodes here set in heaven. This is really doing some great world building. So God exists. We were speculating on that. So I had to guess that God is on one end, and then whatever the evil was that was opposing him before Lucifer is on the other end. So it's not Satan who's the opposite of God, but the thing that predates hell itself.
It's still could be Satan, as it could be seen as Lucifer and Satan being two separate entities.
That would be good. That would be a cool twist. I'd be cool with that.
Pangolins.
Tuh.
Oh my god. I like how Emily is, please. She's great. She's going to, I think Emily's going to become, like, in charge here eventually. At least, hopefully, she's on track to become in charge. I hope they're not setting us up for, like, tragic death.
Then we see. Yep. And Heaven can't give Penchus the one thing he wants. He wants to see his friends.
He wants to see Cherry.
Yeah, I want to see, like,
But he
the woman I
also
love.
finally made friends, and now they're ripped away from him.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I found a girl I like. Oh, we're kind of separated by a lot.
And he's immediately starting to fucking steal shit.
Oh no. Yeah.
Give me the.
So he's, I guess, oh, is he gonna invent a way to get back to hell? Is that what he's gonna try to do? Like, I need to reassemble my airship so I can fly back down there. That's probably...
Oh no.
Oh god. Now you
You
make
bring
that.
it.
Ah! Unicorn Polo Stadium.
No one hears
No, he's a tape to the crack.
Okay, sure, I mean... Oh. Hey, I was right. I called it. Okay. But hey, you take the inventor out of hell, but you can't take the hell out of the inventor?
He's trying. Damn.
Oh, you cannot. Oh, so similar to hell, you're trapped. It's just you're trapped in a nicer cage. So heaven and hell are both cages. It's just the heaven cage is a little bit nicer. Oh, I can see the setup going. Because one of the speculations, or one of the theories of the show has been that both heaven and hell are not, are neither. They are in fact limbo. Oh, you're here forever. This is heaven is more tolerable.
Yeah. Well, it's also the case, like, you have a life, you've built a life in hell, and then have that ripped away and forced into heaven where you now must adapt to a whole new world. Nothing like the one you came from.
Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so Sarah legit didn't know. Alright, she thought she was doing the right thing, but now she's really like, oh crap, I screwed up. I screwed up bad. Okay, alright, so Sarah is not straight, alright, evil.
Just misguided.
Yeah.
Okay, you recognize you screwed up. Well, stop screwing up then, alright. I like this, so, okay. I thought Sarah might have, like, known. It was like guarding the system to, like, it's like, oh, we can't allow those people in heaven, so we gotta get rid of them. But it's like, no, she would have. Like, if she'd known that there was a mechanism for it, she would have welcomed them. Okay. That's a big character moment there. Now, also contrast Sarah's struggle with leadership here with Charlie's struggle of being in charge of the hotel, too. So, That's kind of neat. Also, no, the songs are like super catchy so far, but they are good for the story. Like story, the songs move the story forward, which is fine.
They're
But nothing's-
theatrical.
Yeah, nothing's super catchy so far. Like last season, you had like, Alistair Lucifer was great, and Vox Alistair was great. Like those two really stuck in my brain. Nothing like that so far, but Undean Lute was an angry person. Luton was angry before Adam died, so I mean, her just going completely off deep end makes sense. Adam's dead. We're
She's
still
going
stuck with her.
crazy.
Okay, the question is that a figment of her imagination? Or is that something
is.
very... Or is it something dark and foreboding whispering to her, using Adam's image? Could that be... Remember, again, we know that there's an evil before sin of Lucifer. Could that be it? Like, could it be getting into her brain?
Fair, but she had loyalty to Adam above all else and to uphold his mission, not heaven.
Right.
So it would make sense she has devoted so much of her life to it that she literally cannot, do anything else without him.
Yeah. And I wonder, like, is it a case of she's having a break, a psychotic break, and seeing him, or is it like an outside force? Because again, as I said, she's on track to becoming a fallen angel, kind of like Vaggie.
True. Though, Vaggie only fell because remember, Vaggie technically isn't a fallen angel. She was cast away, yes, but she never had her wings ripped from her.
True, unlike Lucifer. That's true.
She was cast away. Yeah, she was never she was cast away by Adam, not by heaven itself.
True. So I like how Elios was like, okay, I need help, you two. Okay, you're of absolutely no help. Oh. Oh yeah, what happened to the egg? Wait, no, the egg survived. Wait, how did the egg survive, actually? Because he's right, they were in the Zeppelin. How did they not get vaporized?
I think some of them did.
Okay, so at least one of them survived. Oh.
Oh, she made things. She made eggs.
Wait, so are the egg boys things he invented or actual souls? Oh, I like it. Emily really fighting hard for Pinches. I really like that. I really like it. And it's good. The very wholesome dynamic between those two. Emily
Hey,
used
is
to
she gonna
really...
take his axe?
That's just freaking him.
Oh.
So now Cain is going to be in hell. So actually, yeah, Abel's in heaven, Cain went to hell. So, well, we haven't seen Cain. But I mean, for her perspective, that's the best course. Yeah, see, the way I see the Adam ghost egging her on, I don't know. I don't think it's a figure of imagination. I think she's, I think it's an external power corrupting her. I think it's purposely leading her astray. It's taking
What would
advantage of her
evil
anger.
need her for? Since wouldn't it be better if it wants souls in hell? Vox is the best thing to go with. Why not just empower Vox, who already controls a majority of hell? Play the narcissist.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the best song so far. This is really good.
That's. It feels like they definitely had a budget for this one.
Yeah, oh yeah, the budget for season 2 and 3 is much higher than season 1. They did confirm that. The animation quality is also really shot up. Like the effects for like Adam's ghosts going through some of the eye objects, very well done. Really love yeah, that's really good stuff. The shadows, the lighting. I covered in eyeballs. Oh, this is... Oh, Emily's so considerate. Oh, if something bad happens to her, I'm gonna kill everyone here. Yeah.
I like how they just use that as an exit now.
No, heaven's on lockdown. I see. Right. So this is how the lockdown happened.
So this is their pandemic.
Yeah. So I like how, yeah, so heaven clearly has like a number of lords similar to hell. Oops.
Oh, poor pretentious.
Oh, poor dude. Hey, you got your 80s. That's something. Oh, he really liked Jerry. Oh. I
Hey,
really
this
love
is
his backstory.
friends.
God, I really love his backstory too. That's such a good backstory. Oh, that's the end of the episode. Okay. Alright. So we get to see things from the heaven side. So we saw how things were in hell. We see the parallel now there. Okay. Cool. Alright, that was really good. That was really good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Alright. Okay, we'll go with this. This is pretty good. I like this. I like that. I mean, that was a good musical sequence. I will say. Really like that musical sequence. Okay, Cookie. What were your thoughts? So this is episode 2. We're able to hear it better this time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, what are your thoughts on episode 2?
It's definitely well put together. Definitely loved that sequence with Loot
Yeah.
going crazy and us seeing her rage slowly manifest itself.
Oh, hey,
And
to
then-
Dreadhead Mew, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, continue.
And then like just the overall like, oh, we're gonna close down heaven, and then freaking what's her name? She
Emily?
flew through Emily. Emily, she flew through the fucking portal at the very end. She has to get stuck on it in hell.
Oh, well, no, we know she made it back though, remember? Because at the end of the last episode, she did fly back into the portal back to heaven. So she goes in and out really quick. So she managed to sneak back in before the lockdown. But yeah, so heaven's going to be, so heaven is essentially on lockdown going forward. And we don't know when that will end, but this is telling us, like, so for the rest of the season until that lockdown is done, nothing, there's not going to be any extermination squads. But at the same time, hell cannot get into heaven either. So it's closed off for right now.
Yeah.
So
Now that must suck if you were gonna die, go to heaven, and now it's just like, well, damn.
Yeah.
Guess I guess I get stuck in purgatory.
yeah, you're just gonna be waiting here, waiting in the queue. Oh, how long? Don't know. Hey,
How long you been here? At least 7 years.
yeah, exactly. Oh man, yeah, that would suck. I agree. Okay, Diesel, what are your thoughts on this episode?
Funny bird lady.
Funny bird.
Funny bird lady.
Okay, so all right, so if you had to
Also,
pick
it
one,
was nice to get see Serpentious.
yeah, so funny bird lady or giant reptile mommy, which are you going with?
Probably bird lady. We don't know much about reptile mommy outside of looks. Funny bird lady seems very nice.
Okay. Well,
And again,
yeah.
reminds kind of makes me think of Femme Stolas, and like I said, I really like that funny bird man.
okay, all right. And Speaker of God was not treated as a joke either. She does seem to be treated with a good deal of like mysticism to her and like very respectful tone. So that's also interesting. So no, yeah, Speaker of God, Metatron. She's the Metatron. That's the name for the angel who speaks for God, Metatron. So that's
Okay.
what she is. Yeah, sorry. Took me a sec to remember that. As a name comic book fans will recognize. Anyone who watches Supernatural will also immediately understand the phrase Metatron. Wait, I forgot. So, Cookie, have you seen all of Supernatural?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you know who I mean when I say Metatron. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get funny bird lady. Yeah, I really good. Great setup. So we're now a quarter of the way through season 2 because there's only 8 episodes, sadly. I should stress. So season 2 and 3 are both being produced at the same time. So after the success of season 1, Amazon greenlit 2 and 3. So we're going to get 8 episodes for 2, 8 episodes for 3. But because they know they have 2 seasons to work with, Vidsy did say that the pacing will be a little bit better, and I'm sensing that. The pacing for the last episode and this one are much better than season 1. Season 1 was, oh man, that was fast. Like a little too fast in some places. This is much better. Stuff is being given room to breathe. Still fast paced. We're still getting like bam, bam, bam. But it's focusing on scenes like world building and stuff, and it's using that time and that speed to build world. Like we got a whole hosts of angels that we didn't see before. We got to look at heaven's leadership. We got to look at the hierarchy. We got great character work here on Sarah. There were several ways they could have gone with Sarah's character. I don't mind the one they picked. As I said, they could have gone the route where Sarah was actively hiding the redemption to like deny them the path. But no, she straight up did not think that could happen. And now she's like, oh crap, I could have gone a savior route instead of extermination. Instead of to control them, like if I had given them a way out of hell, that would have incentivized them to like not rebel against us, because obviously rebelling against heaven keeps you out of heaven. But if you have a path up, then they would cooperate and behave and like trying to be better to get out of that situation. But because we just bottled them up and just had a pressure release valve of extermination, lots of people who could have, like Penchus, who had guilt, who did something wrong, but not like, not on the star Alistair. They could have
He
climbed
wasn't
up here.
irredeemable.
Right. Yeah, Penchus never actively committed evil. They had a little voyeurism.
Yeah.
just his main sin was inaction, guilt over inaction, and that's something that, yeah, totally redeemable. You know, all the sins I've committed are redeemable ones at the end of the day. You know, I can, but you know, same deal. So, but yeah, you know, he's not the one who, like, he's not Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Now, if I had to guess based on the hair and the look, if I had to guess, I think Jack the Ripper is the guy that is the Hell Overlord that Alistair respects. I forget his name. Starts with a Z. I think it's the one everyone was
he's
like,
also
oh my
very
god.
like he's also very old-fashioned.
Right. So I think Alistair respects him. Like, if that's Jack the Ripper, it makes a lot of sense that Alistair would respect him, because Alistair
So another
100%
thing I
would
just
know that.
thought, could it be that Serpentius? So it either is their form, because I don't know if it's been confirmed now. So either their form takes like their personality and how they were in life,
Yeah.
or it's because of what's keeping them there. Because the eyes work for Serpentius in the sense, yes, he watched people's lives go on because he never could interact with them, but it made him feel like he had people. Or was it because he witnessed something and didn't say anything, hence the eyes?
Yeah, very possible. And he felt low like a snake. You know, he felt like he was just slithering around, not standing up, you know, without an ability to stand up for himself. So yeah, I think it
Spineless.
reflects. Right. So I think the form you take in hell reflects a bit of self-image. And thank you for the follow. Oh, Femboy Breeder over on Kick. Thank you for the follow. All right.
Oh my.
Yes, remember Femboys
Good
can be
lord.
bred. You just have to try hard enough. There we go. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Wow, hey, he's got follow over on Twitch and on Kick. Hey, that's great. Thank you. But yeah, so I think, because like Alistair, you know, he has the deer motif. It's because he dressed as a deer. When he was shot, he had a wound for it as well. People carry the wounds that came, like Vox's form. It's because a TV fell on him. So that's why he has a TV for a head, because his head was crushed by a TV in real life. So, and plus he was a TV star. So the form you have in hell does reflect what killed you, or your personality, or has some tie-in to do with your life in the real world. Yeah. So I think you're onto something there, and I do like that. As character moments go, that's really neat. Yeah, so I think Jack the Ripper is going to be the Z guy, the one who's friends with Carmilla too. Like, Carmilla really likes him. Him and Carmilla really get along as well. But yeah, and it makes sense. Yeah, Alistair and that guy are both serial killers. It's just that Alistair recognizes that, you know, unlike him, he didn't get caught. Like, he's in hell after, you know, he got away with all those murders. Alistair, essentially, he didn't get caught per se, but he was stopped by his own foolishness. So he recognizes that Jack the Ripper is a better killer than himself. And that would explain the respect. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Really good. The parallels between heaven and hell. Also interesting. Again, we got the comparing leadership. We have Sarah struggling under leadership, surrounded by, like, oh my goodness, you guys are no help at all. You have, you know, Loot. Obviously, the two who are a crash course, we have dual antagonists. We have Loot, we have Vox. Vox wants godhood, Loot wants to kill them all. Obviously, those two are going to be on a collision course. Now, Loot is going to be personal. Is she swearing that she's going to kill Charlie to embarrass Vaggie? Or that she's going to kill Vaggie to get at Charlie? That's... like, because she's clearly going for one of the two to make the other suffer. I'm guessing she wants to kill Charlie. I'm guessing she wants to kill Charlie to make Vaggie suffer. Because it seems like she has more of a personal grudge with Vaggie. It seems to be the thing. Like, she really disgusted by, you know, Vaggie and Charlie scissoring. You know, so, because we did have in the season 1, she gets interested in unnatural, blah, blah, blah. So, I feel like she's gonna go for Charlie. So that'll be interesting. Let's see. I'm trying to think anything else. But no, oh yeah. So what do you guys think of the theory that both heaven, because now we know from Emily, yeah, once you're in heaven, you cannot leave. like, you're stuck here. I mean, it's nice, but you're stuck there. There's no freedom. Same with like in hell, you're stuck there. Well, at least that's how it used to be. So, what do you think of the theory that both heaven and hell here are actually like limbo / purgatory? They're not the true heaven and hell. They're just like temporary. They're cages to hold souls to power something else.
Potentially. Though I think it's just the case of heaven was made for the thing of like, why would you want to go to hell? So it was made with the idea of like, nobody gets out because nobody want to leave. Though that is interesting. You can't leave.
Yeah, the fact he says you cannot leave. It's not that we don't want you to, or that you shouldn't. Is that you can't. That immediately turns heaven from like, oh yeah, this is a really nice place, to, oh, I'm being held here.
Prison.
Like, yeah, you are imprisoning. Now you're giving a very nice, again, gilded cage.
It also could be a two-way thing where the reason you can't leave is so demons also can't just get in here and take you. It could be a two-way barrier thing.
That's possible.
It keeps souls out who aren't meant to, like, hence why they got the gate for Peter to guard. Yeah. So it could just be that. It could be like, this is in place, so people down in hell can't just come up here and just start taking souls by force down to hell.
Right.
Hey, Dominic.
That could be.
It's almost 10 o'clock for me. I gotta go to bed.
Okay. You have a good rest, Cookie. Have fun at work. Thanks for joining us.
No
Yay.
problem. Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
All right.
Also, it's been really good so far. I can't wait until the next two.
All right, join us next week for episode 3 and 4 then. Awesome. Glad to have you aboard for this. This is a lot of fun. Anything to shill before you go?
I'm getting surgery hopefully on the 11th, and if I don't, then I have more time to get commissions done, but other than that, I mean, I don't have too much other than, I mean, I'm attempting to stream as much as I can. I don't really have set times or set things I'm gonna do. So.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. But yeah, everyone go commission Cookie. Go get art from Cookie. You can also hire her to do voice acting work. She'll be able to do that even post-surgery. Also, hey, Archie over on Joystick. And thank you for the follow. Moneyman654 over on Joystick. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, everyone check out Cookie. She's great. Great artist. Yeah. She's the most religious of us here. You should hear how she prays. Oh my.
Oh.
Why every night she is screaming, oh God, very loudly. No, that's how dedicated she is. Yeah, Cookie Awa is so religious she puts the whole in holy.
I have the holy trinity of holes.
Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh. Haha. Yes, very good. Okay. Well, you get a good rest.
All right.
And we'll
good
see
night.
you next time.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, I was trying to think, was there anything else on the episode? I don't. Can't be any. Oh, I'm looking for episode 3. Yeah, I'm curious where this goes. Like, again, we've got Lute's vengeance. We have Vox's manipulation here. Obviously, crash course there. Lute is obviously going to be likely hindered by the lockdown. Although, I mean, maybe Lute's going to sneak out, and we'll see like Lute essentially going commando. Locked out of heaven, going commando into hell. I could see that 100%. Like an assassination run. That's possible. We have Lilith hanging out in the background. Oh, her unknown. And we do have confirmation. Yes, she gets Charlie's calls. This is the most amazing cell reception ever. Because, so you can call from hell to heaven. But, yeah, she's just deliberately very Charlie. That's interesting. And she's in Eden. So that, I mean, from the apples and all the other stuff, she is in the Garden of Eden. So also interesting there. I'm curious why Lilith is back in Eden when she was removed. Oh, that's right. You brought up the whole, like, what take on Lilith. That's right. That's right. I forgot to follow it up. So, yeah, the most common. So, Lilith, the original story, was a warning by, because she's not in the original Bible. She is from the secondary backup source. So, Lilith is a Jewish creation, the Old Testament Jewish. She is in Kabbalah? No, the Torah. Oh, okay. Someone correct me on that. I actually forgot what the secondary book was. Man, I used to know it. I think Kabbalah, I think. But basically, there's a lot of material. So you have the Old Testament, which Christians acknowledge as canon. Jews add more books to the Old Testament. So if you are a Jew, you believe in more than just that book. You have, I think, like a couple additional books that you also believe in. And the secondary books have additional stories set during the Old Testament that clarify, add history, material that, like, it wasn't deemed necessary to understand the tone of the Old Testament, but they added in there. One of those was Lilith. So the warning of Lilith, the meaning of the story there was that, equality between the sexes leads to chaos and to a bad household. It destabilizes her household, and it leads to societal decay. It was kind of warning against that, because the idea is God first made Adam and Lilith, and he made them both out of dust. And Lilith, because she was also of the earth, she saw herself as Adam's equal. She refused to follow him, refused to obey him, refused to take his command. And so, as a result, she grew obstinate, arrogant, and, just unruly. So God was like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work. You need Lilith, you're out of here. So Lilith was banished to the land of Nod, which is where Cain ended up, eventually, the land of Nod. And there Lilith fell in with the demons and monsters that resided there. Just here's the other thing. When God made the earth and all that stuff, like the animals, the stuff that he chose for the Garden of Eden, including man, were the final drafts. That he had lots of prototyping. So God took his time when he was making life forms and stuff like that. He had a bunch of prototypes. But when these became the demons and monsters of our myths, they were not allowed in Eden. They were banished to the land of Nod. So Lilith, when she was banished, ended up siring offspring with them. Hence why she is known as the mother of demons, because she sired children with the outcasts, with the prototypical life forms that did not qualify to be fruitful on Earth. And, hence, and so when Cain went over there, well, yeah, he married some of the rejects over there. Turns out hot demon women are they're kind of great to shag. So Cain got married to hot demon women. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all, but it's a very young taste there. So, yeah. But then Eve was second with the rib and so on, and she behaved properly. So the warning for Lilith, the original message of Lilith, is always like, don't tolerate a partner who is arrogant, who does not listen to you, who is narcissistic, who is basically toxic. So don't tolerate a toxic relationship. And now this one here, now she's popularly been redone in modern times. Lilith has been interpreted as some kind of weird feminist signal. And it's like, maybe we shouldn't exalt the woman who canonically has mental health problems and is, obstinate and not great. Maybe we shouldn't promote that kind of behavior, but okay, I guess. But yeah, her original thing was just a warning about behaviors to tolerate in the spouse. Just some of the lesson to young men of here's the type of woman to avoid. Because, hey, it was true 3,000 years ago and it's true today. Bad behavior is bad behavior. Then and now. But there you go. So what interpretation of Lilith were you thinking, Diesel?
I've only heard one which related to more, because at that time I was kind of looking into succubi and incubi.
Yeah.
And that one had just kind of covered a sort of again, she refused to kneel to Adam and was cast out, went to go have her own children. So a thing is, in this, incubi and succubi are not treated as monsters that come and steal your souls through sex. More of comforting spirits that tend to come to you in a great time. For example, if a man's going through a divorce, a succubi might come and try to comfort said man. So this is the point of painting them more as comforting spirits who,
that's interesting.
have some sexual things. We're labeled as demon. We're wound up and labeled as demons as punishment because Adam, for whatever reason, wanted Lilith back. Sent angels to go find her. She still refused to kneel to him, and that was sort of as punishment to be branded as demonic entities and to be cast away and treated as such.
Man.
So that version painted her more in a good light as just somebody who did not want to kneel to somebody and thereby was punished.
I see.
I don't remember where I'd read that. I was very young when I was kind of looking into it.
Wow, no, that's an interesting alt take. So succubi, though, not just provides sexual services, but also being like, hey, do you need to just talk? Hey, do you need a hug? Hey, put your head in my lap. Take a nap. There you go. And being kind of like just about comforting men as opposed to, sucking away their souls or things like that. I like that. That's kind of cool. That definitely is an alternate take on them. Succubi, they're also interesting. Succubi are one of those things where both East and West have versions of them. So in the West, you have the succubi. In Chinese mythos, Asian mythos, we also have a tradition of female demons who use sexuality to lure men to their doom. So, there is like a plaster garden, I think it's by the Tiger Balm guy, and it reflects many ancient tales. And there is a tale about a monk, monks being tempted by a hot demon woman into her cave. Be like, hey, go to my cave. I'll show you a good time. And if they choose to go with her,
Daji, the nine-tailed fox.
Maybe. Well, the fox spirits.
I know.
The fox spirit.
She was evil. Daji was a evil spirit that would actively torment those she captured.
Right, that's the Korean version. So Koreans have evil fox spirit. In both Chinese and Japanese, foxes are actually get along nicely with humans. So Chinese fox spirits, they're tricksters. They may steal from you, but they won't murder you. In Korean, yes, they murder you. I don't know, someone got bit by a fox once or something, but man, yeah, the Koreans do not like their fox women spirits.
I've heard that the foxes are to be wary of because they are tricksters that may lead you to ruin.
Right. Yeah, that's true of the Chinese tradition. But if you get a handle on them, they can actually be fairly loyal wise or good with business. But, you just don't want to be on the receiving end of their trickery. But in Korean culture, fox women will eat your liver kind of deal. So they're actually deadly, not tricksters. But no, a lot of times we have snake demons, female snake demons. They're pretty nasty. So this one here,
Lamias.
Yeah, so sexy demon woman luring monks to her cave. If the monk gives it the temptation of being with a hot woman, guess what? He gets eaten alive. Oh, but if the monk resists, it's no, be gone with ye, and walks off. And it's oh well. She doesn't, basically the demon lady won't chase you. She will just lure you in. So she's like an ant lion. She just sits in her cave waiting for you, lure you and eat you. But if you say no and you walk away, she's not going to pursue you. So the only way to not get caught is to say no. And then it's a lesson on don't give in to lust. Don't let lust blind you. Don't let lust lure you into the clutches of somebody evil or somebody who's going to betray you. So there's
I would die so quick trying to fuck a hot oni.
Yeah. Well, and then remember, Chinese demons. I've mentioned this on stream before. Chinese demons are not evil. Canonically, they work in hell. They torture human souls. But unlike in the Western tradition, our demons don't hate humans. They hate sinful humans. They hate evil humans. But a good human, they're cool with you. They'll be like, hello, and they're just workers. They're 9-to-5 workers. They have a job. They do their job. But it's not out of hatred or malice or anything like that. It's just, this is what I do. I punish evil souls so that they can be gone. cleanse of their sins so they can get reincarnated. That's what I do. And they serve that purpose. And if you're a good person, they're totally cool with you. They're not, I mean, they look fearsome, but that's because they're supposed to, but they're not evil, per se. So that's always kind of the interesting difference on East and West in terms of attitude. But yeah, no, women luring men to their doom has been a thing for thousands of years. Old story, Lilith is part of that. So here, Lilith as the absent mother, as the wife who abandoned her husband. Lucifer clearly loves Lilith, loves her a lot, and she just abandoned him without a second thought. Or at least that's the appearance. Abandoned the daughter as well. We still don't know the motives. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe something happened there.
It is.
Don't know.
Well, we did hear that she struck a deal.
Right. Exactly.
To get into heaven, so...
Yeah, what was the deal? Don't know.
Yeah, but it was clearly out of a selfish thing, since it wasn't selfless, because she is literally living in paradise.
Yeah. And I mean, she could talk to Charlie, maybe, unless her deal was you cannot talk to your daughter anymore. But still, like, why would you take that deal? Especially since she was an activist who believed in empowering demons. And now she's there? Now. Okay, here, crazy possibility. Crazy. All right, let's tie some threads together. I'm going to put on my tinfoil hat. Here's been a crazy prediction. So we know Alistair is was forced to make a deal with an unknown entity, something that is forcing him to not do certain things. For example, we know that he could have attempted to kill Adam. He did not. At no point did Alistair use the angelic metal that would have killed Adam, which means he probably was not allowed to by whatever contract he's under. That's speculation, but I think a reasonable guess. So for whatever reason, he was not allowed, either did not want to or was not allowed to hurt Adam or the other angels. Okay, so we know he's under contract. 2, we know Lilith made some kind of deal that got her to heaven. And we know that there is some kind of evil entity or evil thing that predates hell itself, or predates Lucifer, all that. Something that opposed God. So God versus something evil that was there before hell was there. And so what end? We know that Lute is seeing Adam in her brain. But Lute starts seeing Adam in her brain after she met Lilith. So what if Alistair, the contract binding Alistair, is to, and the thing that maybe Lilith serves, are the same thing, where like the evil entity is behind both Alistair, Lilith, and what's in Lute's brain. So that when Lute met Lilith, that gave the evil entity the ability to like see her and like get in there and like start planting these visions of Adam, egging her on to do a thing. Because, if I'm an evil entity that predates hell and I want to take down God, like, yeah, I want a war between heaven and hell. Oh yeah, that serves my purposes really nice. Now, this could also be the same entity that Alistair lost to, maybe. Now that's a little more iffy, just because, why would that entity not want him to just outright murder angels and stuff to restrict him like that? I don't know. It could also be, some people speculate that his contract is with Lilith, because, that's right, because Lilith abandoned everything 8 years ago. And Alistair disappeared 8 years ago. So the deal that Alistair made that he lost, that clipped his wings, could have been with Lilith. And so if Lilith is serving the evil entity of that's even worse than hell, then that could by extension also bind him there. Again, why she would restrict him from attacking heaven, I don't know. Unless that was itself the deal that got her into heaven. Like maybe the deal with heaven was, hey, there's this Alistair guy. He's kind of a threat. Like, we're not sure if we can beat him. Like, if you can take care of Alistair, we'll let you into heaven, Lilith. Maybe. And maybe the evil entity is, like, behind Lilith. Like, that's its plate. Because now it's got an agent up in heaven. So even though it's locked down, well, it's about to be like, aha, I'm the Antichrist all along. I'm going to murder you all. Fools, you're locked in here with me. That's wild speculation here. But, I don't know. I still subscribe to the thought. I think Lute is being manipulated. an external force that's taking advantage of her anger and grief. And I think Adam is a projection of something much, much more evil than Vox or Alistair or anything we've seen so far. That's my guess. I don't know. Do you think I'm just being crazy, or do you think I'm onto something, Diesel?
A greater evil would be interesting, to say the least. As for Lilith's play, she was for empowering demons, so that also could be Lucifer trying to cheer Charlie up,
And
since clearly she has a lot of attachment to her mom as well. And her mom wants nothing to do with her, and he doesn't have the heart to tell her, your mom wasn't the greatest person. Because she's doing all of this and to kind of follow her mom's footsteps.
right.
So he doesn't want to shoot her down because he's a good dad. He knows she's doing good, so he wants to support her. So it could play into that. Now, a deal between those two, I think, would be definitely interesting. Though, like I said, if this thing really wants a war between heaven and hell, why not play into Vox as well? Why not start powering him up to have him get more, like, to spread his, tendrils further into the minds of others? Because he's a cult leader. You got to be charismatic. You got to know how to spin things. Vox is doing that. He's trying to start a war. So why not feed into Vox?
If I had to guess, I think we may see that here in the next episode or two. We may, I would not be surprised, like, as Vox gets bigger, because clearly, whatever entity it is, doesn't play with, like, small timers. Like, you've got to catch its attention. So I could see as Vox gears up, yeah, they might have tracked that. That could be exactly what's about to happen. Like, Vox could get a power up from that entity, which would give Vox the ability to face Alistair one-on-one. Which I 100% like. If I think if the entity went up to Vox,
what it might start playing into is going to be if this is an entity pulling the strings and everything. Have Luke come down in a hellfire, go slaughter shit, and then Vox kills her and comes in as the hero of hell.
Yeah,
I could see that. I would be curious if that's going to be the play for it. Since it's targeting somebody who clearly, like, while being a lieutenant, she doesn't have that much control anymore. So I'm assuming it might be using her as a pawn, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Luke's death would probably ignite, like, the heaven probably might act on it, or they might just say, hey, Luke's being crazy, whatever. But I'm curious how far Luke's going to go. I'm curious.
Because it's also playing an interesting hand in also developing hell.
Yeah.
Because while it is a place for the sinful, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a place, like, you could live because you can be normal there. You don't have to be evil. Sure, you're going to have to, like, be rough around the edges because of all the shit going on, but from what it seems like, you could potentially live a pseudo-normal life in hell. So it's a weird hand this thing is playing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really curious what the overarching thing is. I think what this season is, based on what VOD has said, this season is setup. A lot of this season is world building and setup. So we can't expect the climax to hit at the end of this, like the first season. We're not going to get the climax. What we're mainly going to get is setup, and build, maybe with, like, the big, like, turn. So at the end of the season, we'll probably have the turn or the twist, and then third season is going to deal with the aftermath and resolution and climax from that. That's just based on what was said. I don't know if they've been approved for season 4 yet. Some of the comments below let me know. Are we going to get a season 4? I don't know. Let me know. I think we're getting season 4, but I mean, this show does very, very well. It's I like that we have the room for speculation in terms of what's going to happen. So I am curious what will happen next. And trying to think, was there anything else? I don't think so. I mean, do you have any final thoughts on the episode?
Funny bird is very sexy.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll take Sarah before the bird lady, personally. Like, if I'm gonna fuck one of the heavily hosts, I'd say Sarah's pretty high on the list. Now Emily's a
I'll
little,
go for the speaker.
yeah, Emily's a little too young for my taste, or youngish, or young. She comes off as, I mean, she's an adult, but like, she's like, man, okay, like, you're too pure. Now, Sarah, on the other hand, like, Sarah's been a bad girl. She needs a spanking. She needs, like, hard bondage, suspension with, riding cross, and she'd take it because, she has guilt. Oh, man, yeah, Sarah would 100%, like, yeah, anyway, she would say yes to just about anything with that guilt complex she's got built up. It's like, yeah. Oh, hey, yeah, I'm talking about Sarah from Hazbin Hotel. Yes. Thank you, Sarah, for dealing with the spam up. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right, and that should do it here. As it, thank everyone who stopped on by. This Hazbin Hotel. This will be it for tonight. Could I play some games? Yeah, I could. Am I going to? No. I'm actually a little out of it. My problem mainly has been what I just turned into hearing. Oh, we were talking about Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So I was talking about how, Sarah, the hand of heaven there, the angel, big angel lady, she's really filled with guilt, and she's aware that she was doing the wrong thing. So I'm just like, yeah, I could, she'd probably go for some hardcore bondage, like work out her sins, and atone. I'd help her atone. Right. But she's kind of hot. I mean, yeah. Anyway, this will be it for tonight. I'm not going to go much longer than this. I'm a little out of it. We could watch a movie, but I don't know. I think it's also getting a little late for you too, Diesel. But this is good. This is good. This is a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to Season 2. So, no clue. Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Let me know, Coswell, what did you think of Episode 2 of Season 2? I look forward to where this is going. Let's see, by the time this VOD's posted, it'll actually probably be towards the end of November, but that's okay, whatever. So, yeah, this is another solid one. Pacing is a lot better. Oh, man, this song. Lute's song here, that was really good. That was a really good song. That's, of the 4 we've had so far, that's the best song so far of the season. So, nice. I'm actually a little disappointed, like, as at last the first episode there, the one with the V's, like, it was really good for highlighting what they do, but it wasn't very catchy. I thought the Vox Alistair song was way catchier than that one. I don't know, something about the beat on it was just like, a little generic. But hopefully get some more bangers like this one. That was pretty good. The Lute song was very good, very rock and roll. I liked it. I also like that we get, Adam was a rock star, like literal rock star. I think that's funny. So, let's see. All right, that's pretty much it. All right, so yeah, let me know comments below what you thought, and look forward to Episode 3 coming out. This is Dominic Bites signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Dominic Bites, you productive little devil. It's almost as if you're trying to impress me with your endurance.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bites. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Hey Dominic, how are you? Hi Dom, welcome.
Hey Dom, how's it going?
Hi Dominic.
Hi Dominic. Hi Dominic. Sorry guys, Dominic is a friend of ours.
Hey Dominic Bites, welcome on by.
Hi there Dominic, how's it going?
Hello Dominic, hello, how you doing?
Hi there Dominic.
Hello Dom, how's it going? Welcome. Howdy.
Hey Dom, so good to see you, hi.
Hi there, hi Dominic, hey.
How's it going Dominic? Welcome in. Mwah.
How are you doing Dominic? How's your day been, bro?
Yo Dominic, how's your day going? Glad you can make it.
Hi Dominic, how are you? Lovely to see you.
Dom!
Hang on! Hang on there! What are you implying? Whoa! What are you implying?
Oh, damn, look at that. Dominic, off the hook, chain, handle, and wagon.
Dominic Bites. Oh, it's you.
Oh dear Dominic Bites, let's just say there are certain positions we could explore together that would make even the most advanced AI blush.